sometimes people ask that if there is information about children's learning, can't that lead to a change? And I feel the answer to that is a little bit more, I would say, long-winded. If you don't understand the problem, you're often not looking for a solution. We have a lot of experience in Pratham where we first started doing village report cards, where we would ask people, are your children in school? Are they able to read basic text? Can they do basic arithmetic? So the village report card process is really going Mohalla by Mohalla, neighbourhood by neighbourhood, using a simple tool, getting kids to read or to do math, putting down that data onto your little Mohalla report card, aggregating that data for the village, and then actually talking about this data that people have seen or participated in creating to be then the evidence that informs what the action should be. And we found that this process of engagement actually led people to understand the problem, also understand that this kind of information, when clubbed into an aggregate, actually is meaningful. And it's only after this stage that you could have a discussion about what to do next. Understanding the problem, being engaged in the problem, feeling some ownership of the problem, I think is what leads to action. Just information is not enough. You need that entire process to actually get to where people feel that a solution is also their responsibility. Parents, family members, even people in the neighbourhood can play a very big role in education. During COVID, parents across the board, family members across the board, whether very educated or otherwise, were forced to get involved in their own children's learning. And I think that has set a very good base for building initiatives which really involve parents when children learn. I've been working in early childhood and pre-primary across many states. And we find that young mothers particularly, who have some years of schooling, often are not working very far away from home, when formed into groups, when given activities to do, really get engaged, and then they begin to also support the school. And as their children grow, their involvement in their children's learning continues, and their support to the school continues as well. So I think it's very important to bring parents in, not just as people who will give inputs, but people who will be active, engaged participants in their children's learning.